Hypocrisy.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Lawsplaining the Interwebs. I am your host, Nick Rekieta of Rekieta Law, a small law firm in central Minnesota. And let's start with this. Let's start with this very important announcement. We're not going to talk about Jack Murphy today.
I doubt it.
Fuck. Okay, I guess we'll mention him a little bit. Jack's a giant cuckold. Jack's a liar and a grifter. Someone told me no more Jack Murphy talk, so I'm talking about him specifically because of that, because of you, because of I sit down and I see one person. I have no idea how many people have said it, but I saw one say no more Jack Murphy on the channel. Well, guess what? Tomorrow is January 6th. Tomorrow's January 6th. It's the Fediversary, right? It is the Fediversary, the newest national day of holiday and mourning simultaneously. And because it commemorates a day that was worse than 9/11. Was worse than 9/11, which brings me to 9/11, in which we know that 700 different towers were obliterated by various factions, most of them controlled by George Bush and Dick Cheney. But I have it on good authority that Tower 69 still stands. 69 for 69, right inside Jack's asshole. So that's where Tower 69 is. If you can't find it, it was just removed from the map because it was taken by a map right up the pooper. And then he walked away. He walked away, ripping off a school district of approximately $500,000, and then proceeded to burn all of that money to the ground so that he became so broke that he went on Chatterbait and started licking anuses for a living. Just remember, on your worst day, and sometimes I have to remember this, like, days like today, not my worst day, but certainly not a great one. On my worst day, at least I'm not licking an anus for a living. What's on the agenda for tonight? Adam Krigler will be on. We'll be covering the rest of the Jack Murphy interview. Should be a disaster.
Speaking of pretentious bullshit, holy cow.
Oh, Jack Murphy's
God, that was like him starting to wax poetically about philosophy. God, that was so bad.
Well, it's, I don't like to talk about Heidegger, but
he took a community college level philosophy class. That's not impressive.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Sorry.
But yeah, well, no, that's great. We'll be going through the rest of that tonight. So that should be
who is
fun.
Jack Murphy?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yes.
So Jack Murphy is this guy. Are you familiar with Tim Pool at all?
I've heard the name, but not really.
Okay, so
he's a YouTuber,
Pool,
right? Or no?
Yeah, YouTuber, political commentator, very big channel, million subscribers, does huge live streams pretty much every night covering basic news topics, political news topics is the easiest way to describe him. I'm sure the chat will have plenty of alternate descriptions for him. But,
yeah, everybody's laughing. Hey guys, I don't know who this Jack Murphy is. I'm black, okay, but they're gonna fill me in. All right, they're gonna fill me in. Okay.
So Jack was this dude. He started something called the Liminal Order. He wrote a book in 2018 called Democrat to Deplorable, when he changed from a Democrat to a Trump supporter, and embraced the quote unquote deplorable idea. Hillary Clinton had that basket of deplorables line. So he latched on to that concept after being caught in a picture with Mike Cernovich and Chelsea Manning, or Bradley Manning, however you want to say it. And then his life was turned upside down, and he suddenly became this person. He apparently was run out of his job. I don't know if that's true. So he writes a book in 2018. Then he starts building this online presence and persona, and he goes on Tim Pool's show with some frequency to just give some talks. And he's kind of this guy who's into the manosphere, but he's also into building up business relationships. And so he creates this Liminal Order, a private membership club that's like a business networking club.
They'll teach you to be a man as well.
Right, but also masculinity is high on the menu.
You'll be a bro among bros.
So this goes on for a while until just at the end of last year. in December of last year, he goes on a podcast called You Are Here, which is on the Blaze Network with a guy named Elijah Schaefer and a gal named Sydney Watson. And a super chat comes in, actually 2 super chats. And first is, can Jack explain the cuck article that he wrote? And then the second article was, can Jack please explain the cuck article that he wrote? And it turns out that back in like 2015, he had written an article about the peak masculinity was having your significant other have sex with other men.
That you pick.
That you pick. Oh, is that where the masculinity comes in?
That's literally, yes.
That's the control, bro. Yeah.
And like the first paragraph of the article is this embarrassment of she's out fucking and sucking her way and I'm perfectly cool at home writing. And that's the chadliest chadness to ever chad. And so it's like
would he pick black guys? Who would he pick? Would I be picked?
We don't know. The guy's name, it was Matt from Tinder. That's all we know is Matt from Tinder was the guy in the article. So, but one can only assume he had varied tastes. So he blows up on Sydney Watson for reading that super chat. He's like, no, fuck you. Heartfelt. You shouldn't have read that. And
Heartfelt?
Like, heartfelt, man. So he does this. And the internet like starts losing their mind because this is this crazy blow up that no one expected, all from this stupid $10 super chat. And then he goes out and he's like, no, we're cool. We talked it out. Everything's fine. And then Sydney Watson released a video like, we're not actually that cool. We didn't really talk this out. You stormed off the set and you threw me under the bus when I was just doing my job and reading this chat. I didn't mean anything by it. And you blew up at me. And one of the things that he had said in his post blow up interview was like, well, I did lose my cool a little bit, but I had set a clear boundary and she crossed it and she should have known what was coming. It was like, it's not a good look, man.
Wow.
So then people start like digging into it and they find his Chatterbait videos. Are you familiar with Chatterbait?
Heartfelt.
Okay,
Chatterbait though, that's like the online, the video stuff.
It's like YouTube.
Wait, he was doing those videos. I don't want to get you.
He and his girlfriend.
You're going down the right path.
Yeah, he and his girlfriend were on, like, they do these 8-hour streams, 69 for 69, right? Like
69 for 69. Hell no,
dude. He assumes the birthing position, heels up, and she's like face deep in his.
Guys.
Yeah, there's some salad toss. Yeah.
Hell no! Are you serious?
Oh yeah, and then there's some other heartfelt things going up his tailpipe.
Oh my god, it was a catastrophe for him.
Yeah.
So then he goes into full defense mode. Like he's like, oh, I'm going on vacation with my kids and I'm turning off the internet. But people are leaking the chats from his liminal order, the behind the scenes stuff. And he's like, we're going after this person. I'm going after this person. We're assembling a war room. And so he's like trying to go after everybody. He's getting blown out all over the place. And
blown out.
Yeah. Which he's used to, so it's fine.
Well, there was so much money at stake for him. I mean,
yeah. Oh, I didn't mention that. The liminal order, his business network, was $100 a month. Or you could do a lifetime membership for $4,000 ish. And so this guy has 700 liminal order members. So we're talking
what?
He's pulling in $70,000 a month off of this alone. Plus he's got his podcasts and all this stuff. And apparently and allegedly, I mean, his numbers on liminal order ended up dropping by like 80 to 90% of them left or something.
Oh my God.
So, I mean,
so he was
huge,
financially devastated.
Oh, he's destroyed. Yeah. Hopefully he had nice savings or whatever for his sake. But so now he's done his first interview since this was December. I
gotta watch this interview. I'm invested now. I have to watch this. So he's going to do an interview?
He did one. He did it already, and I have been a guy named Adam Krigler who used to be on the Timcast show and knows Jack from when he would come on the show. We've been watching through the interview and pausing and laughing and having having story time, right? So we're gonna finish up the rest of that interview tonight. But it's his big comeback interview. It's oh gosh, it's a beautiful disaster.
Whose channel is that going to be on?
Mine.
All right, everybody tune in. This is absolutely going to be great.
It was good stuff, but God, he's had it so bad his beard's all messed up now too. It doesn't have that clean like brown stripe in the middle now.
Oh yeah,
I always thought that was the douchiest thing in the world. By the way,
you may recognize the beard. The beard that I've got in this picture on Law and Crime here, that's Jack Murphy's beard. It's kind of his iconic look.
That's such a troll move. I love it. I love it. Wow.
So, minimize. This is part of the actor's life, right? Like you're gonna be on coke.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to think. Like, okay, imagine you're not married. How much does a woman have to give you for you to lay on your back and spread your legs? I can't get. I'm thinking like, how much money would a woman have to pay me to assume that position? Because you're done mentally when you're in that. You're never coming back.
And on camera.
Yes. Yeah. See, it gave me though. People always ask me for life advice, and I now have it because of Jack. My number one advice for life is never have a photograph of you with your heels and your chin in the same picture. Just don't do it.
That's a good one.
I will set you right. That's the way.
Are you giving that speech to the Spicer High School graduating class?
If they ask me, I'll do it.
It would have to be so much more than $69. Like that. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. You misunderstand. This is 69 Chatterbucks, right? It's their proprietary currency on Chatterbait. It's $3.50.
Wait, what? It's $3?
$3.50. When he's saying 69 for 69, it's 69 of the digital currency that Chatterbait used, which translates to about $3.50.
And you don't get all of that. I think they get their cut.
Oh, come on! Are you serious? Why does he do that for $3?
Well, that was the gig back in.
That's what
back when he
chats
was
do,
doing
bro.
So he said they were on real financial hard times because his job or whatever. And all I'm thinking is like, well, Burger King exists, man.
Yeah.
Like you could go anywhere other than having your ass eaten on TV. But I mean, you do you. Yeah. But here's the problem with it. While he's doing like contemporaneous with this, he's going on a book tour for that Democrats a Deplorable book. So like he says, well, I'm hard up for stuff. Like you're selling a book and doing a book tour. Like, are you really that hard up for money?
So he was making money. He had a book.
That's what I feel, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't actually know his financial situation, but it just doesn't jive with me. So,
And listen, I said Johnny Depp was old. Everybody lost their shit. All right. If there are any cucks in the building, like no one's judging your lifestyle.
I am. Don't do it.
He said I am.
Don't do it.
Gosh, but for $3? Like, come on, man. Jeez.
I
That'll
love
get you a gallon of gas now.
Gosh.
Not if you're in California. You're going to have to do it twice.
So was that his wife or his girlfriend? Who was the girl? Was she paid?
It's his girlfriend and is
I
now
thought they were
his
married.
fiance. I don't know if they may have gotten married by now, but back in December, she was still his fiance, but it was the same chick the whole time. And
oh my God.
I think it's just, I personally think it's horrifying because as a married man, I'm like, there's no way, because he talks about like masculine traits, like protecting your spouse and family. I'm like, that doesn't seem like protection to me.
So wait a minute. So he blew up on this, I guess, show or against this Sydney girl. So this was something that he was actually actively trying to hide. Is this right? The cuck lifestyle that he was living?
Yeah, he had tried to have everything scrubbed from the internet.
Did he really? Good luck with that.
And yeah, it just doesn't work. And so some people had found this thing. It was on, one of the Internet Archive sites had this article that he had written. And then the Chatterbait videos, I don't know how you don't know about that. Like, I don't know how you don't expect that to come out, because if you've ever uploaded a single pornographic image at all, some weirdo has saved it already. Like,
and they recognize you.
Yeah, it's been archived somewhere.
How lucky are we that we're old, man? The stuff
God.
that we were doing in high school and